Hello everyone, Melanie Woods here with CGL, and today we're going to be talking about the dangers of a non-specific degree. Now, what do I mean by a non-specific degree? If you're going to college and you end up deciding to get a general studies degree, a liberal arts degree, or a degree that's maybe in a passion of yours but is non-specific towards any career path, it can be very, very hard to make that transition from a student into an actual career. You may find yourself really floundering in the beginning. And so I really want you to give some pause and thought before you do the non-specific degree. Let me explain the difference here. So if, let's say, you don't know what you're wanting to do for the rest of your life, for your career, for your passion, but you think somehow you want to do it in the business arena, you want to work for a company, you don't want to own your own company or something, it is far better to get a degree that is perhaps a business degree, a business administration degree, as opposed to a general studies, liberal arts type of degree. And why? For two reasons. One, you're going to figure it out eventually. And then you're able to you have a business degree and your story makes sense to people that are hiring you. And they're going to say, okay, well, you have a degree in business, I'm going to move on. As opposed to the question that's going to be asked, you have a general studies degree, you just didn't have any clue, no focus, no understanding. The second thing is when it comes time when you're graduating out of college or university and you're trying to build your resume, it is really, really important for you to use some of the classwork that you did in college for your resume. Most of you are going to graduate with not a whole lot of experience, or at least not a whole lot of applicable experience. And it hurts you in two ways. One, with the hiring managers, where they say they don't have any experience in understanding how this all works. And two, with the applicant tracking systems that you're trying to get past with all these searches, because you don't have the keywords that you need, and it's really hard to add them to your resume. Now, if you, instead of taking that general studies, liberal arts type degree, you go for like a business degree, you have the ability to pull keywords from your curriculum. You can pull things like, went over profit and loss statements. If an accounting class was part of that general, understood, the debits and credits. If it's something that you had an HR component in that general business, you can include that. If you had a supply chain component, you can include studied, Lean Six Sigma techniques, studied supply chain optimization. It's a great way for you to pull data from that degree that you paid so much money for onto your resume. When you have that non-specific degree, it can be really hard because sometimes the classes you're taking are humanities and classes, an additional English class, which could help you if you're going for journalism, but it's a little bit harder sometimes to make those connections. So if you can avoid it, do not go for the unspecific degree. Try to go for a degree that has some sort of career plan. It is even better if you, let's say you decide to get the business degree and then later on you decide not to work in business and go medical or something else. It's still better to have some of those different things to pull from than it is to not have any at all on your resume. All right, job seekers, we're going to do another video to this that's going to talk about the minors and how important those minors are in your degree program and how it's something you really need to give some thought to if you haven't already. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.